Hi, Iekhsan.
Oh, hi, Boom.
Okay. Um, Last night I've told you to do the past year, right? The December 2018.
Yes,
Que-
I did.
yeah, question 4 until question 10. But we have decided that you do the question 4, 6, 8, and I'm doing the question 5, 7, 9, and 10. So have you done that?
Yes, I did, Boom. So, are
Oh,
we going
good.
to discuss it today?
Yeah, I think it will be great if we discuss it today because you're done and I'm done too. So we can discuss it today. So I think I would like you to start it for your answer for the question 4, 6, and 8. Would you?
Okay, all right. So, I will start first.
Okay.
Okay, I will share screen. So, pay attention. Okay, do you see me?
Oh no, I see me.
No, I mean, do you see my screen?
Yeah,
All right.
and I see
So,
my face.
all right. Okay, let's start. So, we start with question 4.
All
The
right.
cumulative distribution function of a discrete random variable x is as follows. Before we start, Boom, is it clear?
Yeah,
Can you
it
see
is.
or I need
It
to
is.
zoom more?
You can zoom because
Okay, this one?
the
Okay.
yeah the question is too small.
All right. So if this,
Okay, now it's good.
all right, okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's start with question A. Determine the value of P2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. So how to do distribution? Okay, you can do like this: 0.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.75. This because this is a cumulative distribution function. So you need to find the exactly value, uh, the value of P1, P1, P2, P3, and P4. Actually, you don't need P1 because the question just want P2 until 4.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay,
So for
let's get started.
for question A, we just need to find the P2, P3, and P4. So how to find P2? So on this cumulative distribution, uh, x that involved with x is x equal to 2, we will find it here at 0.3. But this is cumulative distribution. So to find P2, you need to minus 0.3 with 0.25. So you will get for P2 is 0.05. All right, so you repeat the equation for others to find P3 and P4. So, and we will have here P3 is 0.1 and P4 is 0.35. And you need to sum it all and you will get 0.5. So this is for A. So let's move on with question B. Question B is construct the probability distribution of X. So here you just need to create a box and find for the others P1 until P5. So, and we have here, before that, Boom, if I have anything wrong here, please tell me.
It's okay.
All right.
All
So,
is
okay,
fine.
let's start again. So 1 is 0.25, 2 is 0.05. The method is same like we find P2, P3.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all. And the rest. Okay. So, and let's, next question. Calculate EX. EX is mean. So the formula is we need to multiply X with this.
So
So
x is equal to xpx, right?
yes, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So and we need to sum all of it. So we need 1 multiplied by 0.25 plus 2 multiplied by 0.05 and until 5. So and here we will get 33 over 10. So that is how we find EX. Okay, let's go to the next question, D. Find the variance of X. So this is the formula how to find variant X. Ex square, only x we square here, minus with Ex, we take Ex whole of this, we square it.
Oh, so the mean square.
Yes. So and then, okay. So and then okay, first let's find Ex square. So to find this, you just follow this, the main formula, but the difference is you just square the x. So like this, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 and 5. So here we get 66/5. Okay. So next we need to find mean square, sorry. Here we just take the value from here because we already calculate it, and we just square it, and we will get 1089/100. And we back to the formula, we put the output, so and then we will get 66/5 minus 1089/100, and we will get 231/100.
That's good.
Okay, so let's move on to last question for question 4. Given that a equal to 5x minus 3, find variant a. So this question, we already have variance x, which is 231/100. So to find variant a, we'll just need to put this value into the x. So here we will get 5 multiplied by 231/100 minus 3. And here is our last answer. Okay, so let's go to question 6. Okay, let's move on to question 6. In a screening test for military candidates, it is estimated that 25% of the candidates will pass the test. So A, what is the probability that out of 12 candidates, at most, 2 will fail the test? So here we have 12 candidates, which is n is 12. So at most 2, that will be 0, 1, and 2, because we need to find the probability for 2, 1, and 0. So we need to sum it all. So our P is 0.75 because this is a successful rate for candidates will fail the test. If successful rate for candidates will pass the test, it will be 25%. So we get 0.75 by minus 25% by 100, and we will get 75%, and over 100 to find it in point, not in percentage. So this is the formula we use. Px equal to ncx, px qn minus x. So to find probability 2, we put the variable. So n is 12, 2, and x is 2, and this is p power by x is 2, and you just put all the variable into this, and you will get the probability for 2. You repeat the formula for 1 and 0. So after that, you sum all of the answer, and you will get probability for at most 2 candidates will fail the test.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so for question B, if 10 candidates will test, calculate the probability that at most 5 candidates will pass the test. So for this, it said 10 candidates. So our n is 10. And now the question 1, at most 5 candidates will pass the test. So our P must be successful rate for candidates will pass the test, which is 1/4 because 0.25. So our Q is successful of fail, which is 3/4. So our X, because the question 1 at most 5 candidates, so we need to find 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So here is, we just use the same formula for this one. We just use the formula. So just key in the variable and do the same method. You just put the variable and then you get the answer, and then you sum it all, and you will get probabilities for at most 5 candidates will pass the test. So that is for B. And for C, based on B, so based on the previous question, find mean and SD is standard deviation, who will pass the test. So we copy back the information that we have got. So n equal to 10, x, 5, p, and q. So for how to find mean, this is the formula for how to find mean. Just multiply n with p, and you will get, so this is the equation. And for SD, you just need to square root and multiply by p, multiply by q. So you just put the variable, and you will get the answer here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's move on with question 8. Okay.
Oh, last question for you.
Yes, this is my last question. Question 8. A botanist is studying the distribution of daisies in a field. The mean number of daisies per square feet is assumed to be 4. If the daisies are distributed randomly throughout the field, A. Find the probability if not more than 11 daisies can be found in 2 square feet of field. So here we need to look at the question. We need to identify what distribution is this. So this is okay. Okay. So do you see this word, the mean number of daisies per square feet?
Yeah.
So by this line, we know that this is Poisson distribution.
Why do you see that?
Because of
Per square feet.
because of per, we need to use Poisson distribution method.
Okay.
So A, find the probability if not more than 11 daisies can be found in 2 square feet of field. So we have here already the mean number of daisies per square feet. So mean equal to 4 per square feet, which means per 1 square feet. So the T actually is square feet.
Oh.
So, and for question A, it said can be found in 2 square feet. So we must have T2, which is 2. So how 1 can be 2? So we need to multiply by 2, right?
Yeah.
So we need to do the same thing to mean M1. So we have M2, so equal to 8 because 4 multiply with 2.
Yeah.
All right. So not more. Okay. We need to use this formula: Px less than or equal to R, equal to 1 minus P bracket X more than or equal R plus 1, because the question said not more than 11. So okay, so we have all the information here, and we just need to put the
information in the formula.
All right. So and then we will get R will get 11 because not more than 11. So 11 will plus 1, 12, and from here P X more than or equal to 12, we need to find the value from the red book, statistical tables. So I have it here, this one. So P X, so we need to use our second mean because for equation. So mean equal to 8 and our X is 12. So let's find here M mean equal to 8 and our R is 12. So we have here okay, 0.1119. So we minus the value with 1 and we will get 0.8881. So that's for question A. Okay. So for question B. Okay, this one is for question B, my last question. Okay, pay attention. This one is different because our statistical table only provide mean until 40.
Okay.
So on this, you have mean more than 40. So you need to find the value, this value yourself,
Manually.
manually. You can find it on the book. So, okay, let's start. Okay, find the probability of 45 to 65 inclusive daisies were found in 15 square feet or field. So M1, based on the main question,
Okay.
for and T1 is 1, but were found in 15 square feet of field. So we need to multiply by 15, and we need to do the same thing to mean. So we have mean. Our mean 2 here is 60. Sorry. So based on 45 to 65 inclusive, we need to use this formula. So
Okay.
now we need to find value for px more than 45. So how to find this one? We can find it on the book. So we need to use another formula, which is 1 minus px less than 45. So we need to find, so this is formula for px for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So px less than 45, we need to find one by one, p0 plus p1 plus p2 until plus 45.
Yeah.
Just put the num x and you will get the
That
answer.
is the manual one, right?
Yes, yeah. This one is hard because you need to find the poison from the distribution yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so here we get 0.0190, but this is not the for this. This is for px less than 45. So you need to minus 1, and you will get 0.9810. So okay, let's look back at the question. Minus px more than or equal to 66. This also more than 40, so it's more than 30, sorry. So you need to you need to find the value manually. So the method is same. You just find the for px less than 66, 0 until 66, and then you will get this value. And then you need to minus 1. You need to minus it by 1, and you will get 0.2355. So we have here 0.9810 minus 0.2355, and you will get the last answer is 0.7455. So
Oh.
I think that's all
So,
for my question.
so is it the first thing you need to do is the formula that have the lambda, and then second you need
Yes.
to do the left one, and then the last thing is the bottom one, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you have any question?
So far, no.
Okay. All right. I hope you understand. And okay, let's start with your question, which is okay. Let's start with your question, which is 5, 7, 9, and 10. Okay,
Okay.
I will stop share screen right now.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Can you?
Okay. Now I will start sharing my. Okay. This. Did you see this? Can you
Yes.
see it? Okay. So it is clear, right?
Yes. So I can
Okay.
see perfectly.
May I start now?
Okay.
Okay. For the question 5, the density function of a random variable x is given by fx is equals to bx for 0 to 2 for the x and its value 2 until 4. Okay, from here we can know that this question must be, we need to find the value of b. Like this question, A, find the value of b. Okay, find the value of b. Firstly, you need to
Boom. Can you zoom? Like zoom a bit
how
because
to
I
zoom.
can see the fraction.
You can't see it.
Yes. Can you X that styles and formatting? Try X.
Mana, eh?
X. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, also they also can. Okay, go
Can
on.
you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Find the value of b. Okay, if you know that any function or any probability must be equals to 1. So fx is equals to 1. So from here you can see there is two fx, right? Bx and bx minus 3.
Yes.
Okay. For the bx minus 3, the x must be either 0, 1 or 2. But x will be from 0 until 2. So this is the range of x for the bx. And for the bx minus 3, the range of x is 2 until 4. Okay. For now, you need to do that. Integrate from 0 to 2 bx because the range is here. Right. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
And then integrate 2 to 4 bx minus. Oh, okay. Sorry for the typing error. It
All
is
right.
minus 3.
Okay.
Okay. If it's minus 3 or okay. If the minus 3 one, after you integrate, you will get bx over 2 and this and this. Okay. So you need to plus it. After that, you will get 8b equals to 7, right? Okay, because anyone anyone of us will know how to integrate it. So I will just skip the
Integrate part.
I will skip the integrate part until the 8b equals to 7.
All
So
right.
you will get b equals to 7 over 8. So we are statistic students, so we need to give it to the decimal point. So b is equals to 0.875. Okay. The question B. What is the probability of x lies between 0 and 3? Okay, which mean P is the range of x for P is 0 until 3. So you can see it from this. You have 0 until 2, but 2 until 4. So you need to use 2fx, which is bx and bx minus 3. Okay, for now you have know that the b is equals to 7 over 8. So you just put integrate 0 to 2, 7 over 8 x dx plus integrate 2 to 3, 7 over 8 x minus 3 dx. So you just integrate like normal, okay, integrate, and then you will get this. You will get the answer 15 over 16. And then I change it to the decimal point, so you will get 0.9375. Okay, I think I need to skip the integrate part because I think you know to how to integrate, right? So I'll skip it. Okay, next question. Calculate the mean value of x. Okay, from here, mean value of x is x fx, right? Okay, so you can see from the first one, it only have a single x. So I just um I just okay. I just multiply the x, the 7 over x with x, you will get 7 over x square and 7 over 8x minus 3 will multiply with x, you will get 7 over 8x square minus 3x dx. So like the normal, like the others, you need to integrate like this. Okay, don't forget to put the limit. 0, 2, 2, 3. So you will get 3 over 8. Okay, from here 3 over 8. Because we are statistic student, I change it to decimal point. So actually the answer is 0.3750, but I think I just change it to 0.375. Okay,
Okay.
let's continue to question 7. The weight of seasoning sauce in a bottle is normally distributed with mean. Which is the question doesn't give the value of mean, but and standard deviation is 7.8 grams. So here there is standard deviation, and the question asks find mean if 7% of bottles contain less than 200 grams. Okay, from here you need to use this, which is x approaching to n mean standard deviation. This is a normal distribution. For the normal distribution, the okay, first of all, 10%. Question 7, 10%. Okay. P, because the question gives us weight of seasoning sauce, so we use W. So PW is less than X equals to PW less than X is X is we change to X minus mean over by standard deviation. So you just put the X is 200 gram and then 200 minus mean over 7.8 because the standard deviation is 7.8. If the question give you the value of variance, you need to square root the variance because yeah, variance is standard deviation the power of 2. Okay. The question gives 10%. Okay, if you change this 10% to the decimal point, you will get 0.1. Okay, from here you need to refer the statistician's table. Okay, but I'm so sorry because I didn't give any picture of statistician's table, but I think you have one. So if you can see in the statistician's table, you can see the value of 0.1 at 1.28, which is 1.28. You will get 1.28. You will get 0.1003. So I pick that. So I choose the 1.28. So I changed the 0.1 to 1.28 because based on the statistical table, and then I just put 1.28 is equals to 200 minus mean and divide by standard deviation, and then I will get mean. I mean you will get 9.984 is equals to 200 minus mean, and you will get mean is 190.016. Okay, now let's move to question B. Let W is a weight of coffee in a jar and can be modeled by a normal distribution. From here you can see it calls normal distribution. So we will use the same formula with the population mean and population standard deviation has, okay, this is the mean and this is the standard deviation. Okay, find the probability of weight of coffee less than 240. Okay, so weight is equals to W, right? So you need to put PW less than 240, and then you will get PW less than 240 minus the mean and divide by variance. So you will get 8 over 5. So then 8 over 5, 1, this, because you need to minus 1, yeah? Because uh, it is less than, so you need to minus 1, and then you will get 0.6, and refer to the statistician's tables, you will get 0.2743. And for the second, for the B2, find find P. Okay, the question gives the range 232 W 235, which is 232 must be less than W, and then W must be less than 235. Okay, now you just look like before. Okay, X minus mean equals to standard deviation. So X here is given that 232 minus 232, of course 0. So I just put a 0, because 0 is divided by anything, you will get only 0. So 235 minus 232, you will get 3 over 5. So from here, you need to do that 1 minus 2, 3 over 5 minus 0. But actually, if you minus 0, is nothing, right? So it just seems like 1 minus 3 over 5. So I just put the 1 minus 3 over 5. So and then you will get 0 0.3. 0.4, I'm so sorry. Okay, from here you need to refer the statistical table, and you will get 0.3446. Okay, that's all for the question 7. Question question 7. Yeah.
Yes,
For
this is
question 7. Okay, now let's move to the question 9. Okay, I like this question because you just need to do the tables. So there's such a small calculation. Okay, a joint probability distribution function of x and y is given below. So the fxy is 2x plus 3y over 5 for x equals to 0, 1, 2, and y equals to 1, 2, or 3. Okay, find the joint probability table of x and y. So you need to do this. You need to do this. Okay. This, firstly, you need to do the x and the y. And then you need to put the value of x and the value of y. So from the fxy, you need to input okay, for this, x is 0 and y is 1. So you will get 3 over 5. And then you do to the others. Okay. Actually, I found that this question is a bit different, okay, because actually, if we do all of this table at the corner of your right, you will get actually 1. But I think this question is quite adventurous, so you get 72
okay.
over 5. So I think this question about is a bit adventure. Okay, for the B, find the marginal distribution of x and y. Okay, if you find the marginal word, okay, marginal word is you need to find ex or ey. So the marginal is the mean or this. Actually, you need to find gx, hy, and ex and ey if the question asks you for the marginal distribution. Okay, first x, gx. Okay, if you want to know, this is called hy. Not until this 72 over 5 is not hy or gx. Only this. Because look, this is y. So if y equals to 1, you can conclude that the h1 is 15 over 5, that h2 is 24 over 5, and h3 is 33 over 5, which is you need to substitute you need to change the number of y to 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, you just do it like 18.5 for x, like here, and then for 1, okay, this is typing error. This is not 24, actually, this is 20. Oh,
20,
wait.
right?
Yeah, 20. Okay, this is 20. Sorry for the typing error. And then for the EX, okay, the formula of EX is XGX. So you just need to multiply the GX and the X. So GX is 18. 18 over 5, you need to multiply by 0, you will get 0. And then this, you just multiply it and you will get 20. And then this 30 over 5, and this you will get 60 over 5. And the same thing you need to do with y. Y equals to 1,
Okay.
equals to 2. Okay, so you just need to copy it. Okay. Done for the question B. Now let's question C. Find the px plus 1 is less than 5. Okay. This you need to refer to the question A. Okay. Which is, the mean is, anything that this x plus y is must not be 5. So it can be 0, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4. But it can't be 5. So from here,
Okay,
the
okay.
only x plus y is equals to 5 is just only this, right? 13 over 5. So you just take this value, 3 over 5, 5 over 5, 7 over 5, 6 over 5, 8 over 5, 10 over 5, 9 over 5, 11 over 5. You just need to add all of that, exclude this, because 3 plus 2 is 5. But 3 plus 1 is 4, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So only this you can't take it. So this question like this, I will do 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 over 5, you will get 59 over 5. And you will get 6.5556. Okay, next, let's move to D question. Typing error again.
Okay.
Determine whether X and Y are independent or not. Okay, this is a bit fun. Okay, because you need to refer to this. Okay, if if it is independent, fx must be equals to hy multiplied by gx. But so I will take let x equals to 0 and y equals to 1. Okay, from here x equals to 0 and y equals to 1. So the fxy is 3 over 5. Okay, 3 over 5. So here I put 3 over 5. And then G0, H1, I need to find the HY and the the G0 is 18 over 5 and the HY is 18 over 5. Why is same? I think that there is typing error too. Yeah, typing error. For the H, it should be 15. lah. Okay. Okay, it will be 15. So 15 multiplied by 18 over 5, you will get 54 over 5. So it is not equal, right? If it is not equal, so it is not independent, but it is dependent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Next, question 10. Let y denote. Okay. Denote the amount of yellow paint in liter, and Z denote two amount of blue paint in liter. Let's make combination of special green color paint. Suppose y and z have the following joint density function. Okay. So it give you fyz. So the first question, calculate py is more than 0.5 and z is less than 1.5. So we use the same fyz, but we change the y and the z. So you need to use double integration. So for the y is you need to use more than 0.5. So it will start from 0.5 to 1 because the maximum of y is 1. And then the second one is 1 to 1.5 because it start with 1 and it will end with 1.5. So you integrate like you integrate one by one. With me, I would like to integrate the first one first. So 1.51 I integrate, then I get this 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 y plus 5 over 8. So I do the second integration 0.5, and I integrate like normal, and then I get 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2, and I will get the 1 over 4 is equals to 0.25. Okay, you just need to master the double integration. For my advice is you need to do one by one. If you do all together, will be a mistake, and you can't, and it is hard to find it. Okay, for the B, find the marginal distribution of Y. Okay, like I say, the marginal distribution you can find using the box if it is a discrete, but this is a continuous. So if the continuous, I just use the formula. Hy is equals to this 2 1 y dz. So just find Hy and I will get 1 over 2 y plus 3. And then if the question asks find the marginal distribution of y and z, so then you need to find hy and gz. But this question is just asked for the marginal distribution of y, so I just find hy. Okay, for the second question, the conditional density function of z given y is equals to y. Okay, this is this is actually the right one is like this, because it is this fy stick z. In Malay, in Malay we call palang. So fy is okay. The formula for the conditional density is fyz over hy. Fyz is the normal one. Where? Okay, 1 over 2 y plus z. That is yz, right? Fyz. So hy you have calculated it earlier, and then you just put here, and then cut and cut. Cut and cut, you will get y plus z over y plus 3. And then is it the last question? Yeah, for the last question, this is a bit, okay, you need to know this knowledge, okay? If the question asks for z is less than 1.5, and then stick or palang y equals to 1.2, you need to do the y first, because it's equals, you don't need to integrate, you just change the value of y into the 1.2 and 1 over 2. So I just change from this, you see, I just take the y plus z, y plus 3. So I change it to 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 plus 2 over 1 over 2 plus 3, I will get 0.5 plus x over 3.5. Okay, then z, the range is 1.5, which is z is less than 1.5. So the maximum value of z is 1.5. So I need to integrate 1.51, because the question, this z is the minimum must be 1. So 1.5, 1, integrate like normal, like as always we do, and then you will get 1 over 3.5 multiplied by 1.5, you will get 0.286. Just that. Actually, statistic is fun if we know how to do it. Okay, is it clear for you?
Yes, it's perfect for me.
Yeah. Actually, if we want to master statistic, we need to do the exercise over and over. I think,
I think so.
yeah, I think we need to do the question. Okay. Um. Okay. If any question you can ask or no, we can end this discussion.
Okay, so I think that's all, and we already have all the answer. Okay, so I think this is the end.
Oh. By the way, all of my question, uh, I didn't refer to the sir. Tak payahlah, potong je lah yang empat tadi tu.